No way.
Iowa. Hi, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome.
Good Sunday evening.
Yes.
And thanks for joining us. If you chose between us and the football game going on right now, it's 0-0, in case you're wondering.
We're in a little bit of competition tonight, are we?
We are.
More important things are happening.
Yes, competing with the NFL, yes.
Yeah,
We won't worry about that come late February.
Right.
Oh, so yeah, what a hectic week as we're getting ready for our cruise.
Yeah, it's been a busy few days for sure.
Yeah, and we'll talk more about that later with our announcement of why this cruise is so special. And you might be a little surprised, but we've kept a secret from you for over a year now since we've been doing this channel. Yeah, so we'll reveal that. And everybody's been trying to guess. Some people are hot, some people are cold.
Yeah. Some just make us laugh.
Yeah, for sure. Some say things that we wish were true.
True.
So we're going to get that in a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to say hi, everybody. And then, yeah, we'll just wing it tonight. We're going to get to the announcement shortly, but we should say hi to everybody.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah,
that.
we're getting more and more people on these. And at the point we get hundreds of people saying hi, we might have to hire someone to say hi for us. I don't know. Make this a 2-hour episode. Yeah.
No.
No, 2 hours of listening
we don't
to
want
us.
to bore people that much.
Bore people.
Yeah.
I went to the dump today. This is my highlight today.
Oh my! He just told me what he did. Sorry guys, I left him home alone for the afternoon, and yeah, just as we're about to go live, he started telling me what he did this afternoon.
Yes, I had to test the vlogging gear because we're leaving in 6 days. Make sure everything was working, and yeah, and what better way to do it than go to the dump? If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's probably because you're not in our private Facebook group. So join and you'll see what I'm talking about because that's the only place you can see it.
No, there's things that going up there that I'm going to have to start doing a little more intervening on what he puts up there. Is what I'm hearing.
Oh, it was a good episode. You'll have to watch it. Good music too.
Gosh, I can only imagine.
We'll turn that off so we can say hi to everybody and we probably get people make some guesses here. So we're not going to say yes or no to the guesses yet.
Okay.
But we're just going to nod and go,
Okay. James and Kimmy Cat. Hello. Good evening. I spy a card that says wedding wishes in the background.
Oh, so on our thumbnail for this live today, that was been out since about lunchtime today, we staged a little bit of something. There's some banners in the background that say happy something, and it's blocked and blurred out. There's a best wishes wedding bag in the background. We threw a whole bunch of wild card clues in the background to see if anybody noticed. Yeah.
I know Reggie and what happened to that comment?
Yeah, Reggie and the man. Where'd it go?
It was there because I saw it before we went live.
Yeah, there was a comment from Reggie and the man, and they had made their guess as well. They were guessing on something to do with wedding stuff as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, it's disappeared, or we deleted it by mistake. One of the two, but
hopefully not.
Gone. I don't know where it went to.
Okay.
And Peter is here from England.
You have a very white. Yeah, we have snow. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I showed
there's no shortage of that.
No, I showed some of that in the video today. The afternoon excursion I did. Yes. And from Dartmouth, Nova Scotia.
Good evening. Do you have snow in Dartmouth?
Mm-hmm. Dartmouth, yes. Kimmy Cat. Oh, they're updating us on the decisions about football versus PCs versus us.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah. Funny.
Yep. It's like 49ers at the ball right now. So.
I hear on the phone go Niners. That's James. Yeah.
Oh, and our puppy dog's still hungry. I can hear him scratching.
He scratches at the stove when he wants to be fed. He just ate, but he thinks he didn't get enough.
He's rather clever. He thinks that if he scratches at the stove, because that's where our food comes from, he might get some food too. Yeah, so that's
we can hear him in the kitchen scratching.
And good evening from Midland, Michigan. They've narrowed down to inside cabin, but need to figure whether they're going plus or premier.
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah. And we had a question this week. I believe someone had asked me as well that's looking at booking the group cruise. And basically, with those packages, depends if you're going to use all the perks. That's the way I describe it. Yeah. If you're not going to use all the perks, then you'd probably have to drink a decent amount to make it worth your while.
So the difference between the plus and the premier, though, is just that the premier gives you more expensive cocktails. Is that correct?
And there is a couple other things. There might even be specialty dining there. I can't remember, but there is more to it than just more expensive
Yeah,
drinks.
we need to investigate that too, because when we booked the Princess Cruise that we're about to go on now, Princess Premier wasn't a thing. It was just Princess Plus
Yeah.
package. So yeah, we have to sort of look into that too, Dawn, and see which would be the one make most sense for us.
Yep. Yeah. And I forgot to tell Kimmy Cat in her comment that I've got one of these shirts on from Ross Dress for Less.
Oh yeah, this is one of the shirts that we bought when we were in Long Beach.
If you watched our episode this week that had us strolling Long Beach after our Carnival Miracle cruise, that we went into Ross and somebody was looking for dresses and somehow I came out with the clothing. So, and no dresses came out, believe it or not.
No, I didn't buy any dresses. Yeah, first time ever probably.
Colleen and Bob from Vancouver.
We're going to announce it.
Grandparents is the guest from Colleen and Bob. Yeah. So add that to the list. That's probably going to happen at some point in our lives. But in our 30s? I don't know.
Our 30s. Excuse me.
Dawn, she's going to get the puppy dog. This is the announcement. She's going to leave.
No, sorry.
She's back.
Sorry. Needy dog here.
Good evening from Midland, Michigan. I think I just read that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And one behind. And Greg's here. Greg's coming on our group cruise. We've got a list. We've got a list of people. I think we're up to 14 people on our list that have booked. We're included in the 14. We're technically haven't booked. We're assuming we're going. But yeah,
in the days to come, we're booking.
12 people are booked plus us. That makes 14 already in the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, so that's exciting.
It's one a day. So yeah,
thank you guys.
300 some odd people might be coming.
It's going to be a fun group.
Yes.
Howdy there. Love the beaches in Cabo. I hear the swimming was not so great. Last time I was there, you could see sewage in the water. Ooh. No, we didn't see that. It was a little bit chilly, I will say, but where we were was nice. But we weren't.
We weren't anywhere near the town. We were farther up by the arch and go up by the ocean. So
on Lovers Beach. That's where we went swimming.
And Divorce Beach we went swimming too.
No, we didn't go swimming in Divorce Beach. We did walk Divorce Beach.
We weren't allowed to, yeah.
The water's so rough in Divorce Beach, they won't let you get in the water there. So
hence the name. If I would have went in, would have been divorce. I would have been gone.
Or widow. They should call it Widow Beach, I guess.
And yes, so it was better for us. That's the question.
Yeah.
And Scott, hello, happy Sunday. Your news, of course, on the Sky Princess.
Thank you.
We are excited too. It's hard to believe that like a week from now,
we'll be on the ship.
It'll be like our second day on the ship already.
That's right.
Yes, we're going to be in probably the main dining room a week from now. Yeah. 7 o'clock. Yeah. Sure. And a special event at the main dining room.
Cindy Rose, my guess is renewing vows.
Renewing vows. Would you marry me again, do you think? I've threatened that several times. She said, no, we're not. No, we're not. Because Princess does have an affordable option, actually, for vow renewal.
Yeah. I think so does Holland America. I think we looked into it with Holland America.
Yeah. Southwest Florida Bulldog saying hello.
Hi.
And Brenda is in saying hello as well. Hi, Brenda. Bill is here from Columbus, Ohio.
Hello.
Yes, I like Columbus. That's where I found out I got my new job years ago.
Yeah, that's true. We were driving through Columbus when he got a phone call from a job he had interviewed weeks ago, and we thought we hadn't heard anything. Maybe he wasn't going to get the job, but he did. That's where we were when he found out he got the job.
Hi, Dee. And Brenda's saying give a thumbs up for the video if you like it. So thanks, Brenda, for reminding everybody. Well, I just have notifications coming through. That means the football game. 49ers did get a field goal. We are on the Sky in November. Okay, so we'll try to do the best we can to cover the Sky and let you know what the real story is.
The real story? You think everybody else? I think it's a beautiful ship. We're quite excited to get on it. We're hearing lots of great things from everybody about it.
Looks very nice for sure. Yeah. And Chad Matthew Cruzy here. Happy Sunday. Can't wait to hear the news. And Bruce and Tanya are here. And Bruce and Tanya are also confirmed on the group cruise in February.
Oh, and they just got back from a 7-day yesterday. Right. Yeah, welcome home.
Yeah, it's always terrible getting off a cruise, but that means you need to book another one real fast. That's how you get back.
There you go.
And are we on the Vlogger cruise? This question came up, I think, a week or two ago. And no, because we're cruising on the Sky Princess, and that is on a Norwegian ship out of New Orleans. So we're the exact same week as the Vlogger cruise, but we have when you hear about what the event is, you realize that we couldn't cancel on this event to do the Vlogger cruise. We had to choose one or the other.
one or the other. Hello, everyone from snowy. Where? Sorry, I don't have my glasses.
I think that says Binbrook.
Mhm.
It's
Hi, Kathy.
snowy here and it never goes away. And our secret, you'll start a drag show together, premiere show in the sky. That's that
Yeah. I think that might be the wrong ship. Right? I think that's more on the
That would be a Virgin type of
Virgin.
thing.
Yeah, I was just going to say that's what I was trying to get out. Couldn't think of the name there.
No need to say hi to us. We already did. Now we're saying hi a second time, Bill. We're just scrolling through
I
saying
love the
everybody.
smiley face. Sherry and
Don from said Paris, Ontario. Sherry's guess is someone got lucky and will be retiring.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that would be lucky.
Yeah, maybe I'm retiring finally so I can do more editing.
Yes, you haven't been busy enough with that, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
it's been 8 months of editing almost every night, except for the time we're cruising. But yeah, in between running to the dump.
Chad, you're either becoming grandparents, retiring, or both. Yeah, let's do it all at one time.
Yep.
No.
We're starting our own cruise line with our 40-foot boat.
Yeah. We take 4 guests at a time.
Yes, we're the entertainment, the cooks, everything.
Yeah.
Hi from Sun City, Illinois. Sun City, Huntley, Illinois. That's Cindy Rose.
Hi.
And greetings for Jimmy. And Pam is here. I'm watching a lot of your videos. I'll be on the new Dom in 13 days.
Oh, enjoy. It's a beautiful ship. You'll have a
Yes.
great time.
Yep, new Dom, very exciting. I forget why I was looking at it the other day for some reason. Well, I think I was looking at different types of cabins and stuff because we're on the sister ship Conningsdam, and yeah, so yeah.
If you like the sit-down lunch, they do a really nice welcome aboard lunch on the new Dom in the main dining room.
Yeah, they do everything really well. They have a
They
great tea time, everything. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's how I like to start off my cruise when I'm cruising with Hal is go to the main dining room for
Yeah.
lunch. Right when you get on board, it just sort of kicks it off in a nice way.
Cheers. And cheers. I have a story about this cheers. So I put an ice cube in here. I've never had this happen before with an ice cube before, but I started pouring the mix and it exploded in the kitchen. The ice cube blew up. Everything went all over my shirt. It was a mess.
Nice.
Yeah, but I cleaned it up just before, like literally minutes before we went live here. So disaster averted. Get back to the comments here. Good evening from Lethbridge, Alberta. Love your content. Mexican cruise. 27 days on the Celebrity Solaces.
Oh, that should be nice.
Yeah, we're hoping to get
we wanna
Celebrity
get on
in.
Celebrity.
If not this year in 23, hopefully it'll be this year.
Hopefully.
Early 24, we'll see. Somewhere in there, we got to figure all this stuff out.
Mhm.
We don't have a lot of cruises booked, so we've got to start booking.
Yeah.
And hi from Jelly Beans. Oh, this is
hi.
Jelly Beans. Our puppy dog Bruno really does not like your intro. He goes nuts when your intro comes on. He just starts running around barking at the TV. So either he really likes it or it bothers him.
Yeah.
Yeah. We love the content for sure. Yeah, we watched lots of your videos for lots of help and cruises and ships that we've looked at and ports. Yeah. Yeah. And Reggie, and then hello everyone. There we go. They were on earlier, but their comment disappeared for some reason.
Yeah.
So they're here again. And Jimmy and Kimmy renewed their vows on our 25th wedding anniversary on the Princess Cruise. Just loved it.
Oh, nice to know. Oh, good. I'm glad. Yeah.
Scott's video is Peter Jarrow wins. That's it. I'm not sure if we're entertainers, are we?
No.
No?
No.
We could probably do like a Sonny and Cher type of thing.
They sung.
They sing.
I don't sing.
I'm only saying that because I'm editing one of our videos now, and there's that if you remember Sonny and Cher in that comment, it's coming up in one of our vlogs the next week or two here.
I have no idea what he's referring to. So
Nothing, whatever. You in the panorama vlogs, you're going to see what I'm talking about.
okay.
Watch our Caribbean Princess series. This is Southwest Florida Bulldog.
We're just a few weeks out.
Haven't cruised since the pandemic started.
Oh,
well
wow.
overdue. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's
Welcome back to cruising.
welcome back to cruising, and from our experience, it's pretty well back to normal. I don't see anything on cruise ships that's much different.
We had a great experience
Yeah.
on the Caribbean Princess. We
Yeah.
had a wonderful week. We couldn't have had better service. We couldn't have had a better time.
Yeah.
If I could change anything about that trip, I would have made their showers bigger. But other than that, I loved the Caribbean Princess.
Showers bigger or me smaller. One of the two things needs to happen.
Well, me too. Then I need to, shrink all ways to fit in their showers.
We're going to Alaska in June. We'll let you know how it is.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, we were this week. One of the things we were doing this week is we were booking some stuff for our Alaska cruise, and
We were.
we won't announce it yet because we've got a couple announcements related to that we're going to do with some other vloggers, and so we won't reveal that yet. But we're going to do some special stuff we haven't done on Holland America on that cruise.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's we got a couple cruises to go between now and then to get that all out and up to date. Good evening from Maine. That's Mark. Pittston. I'm just trying to read the little letters there. I didn't have my binoculars out. And is tea time part of the beverage package? Tea time is...
No, you don't have to be a part of the beverage package.
It's for everybody.
It's open
free.
for everybody. It's free.
It's included with your fare.
Yes.
Some people tell me when I say free, that's not right. But
yeah,
just like the hydro.
There's no fee for tea
the water in your bathroom, it's all included with your fare. Yes.
Yeah.
Just like tea time. Yes. And James is in saying, just off the Carnival Glory this morning. Not saying that was James and Gimme Guy. James good, just off the Carnival Glory this morning, driving a charter bus with 34 cruisers back to Cleveland. Wow.
Oh, wow. Have fun.
Wonder if they partied the night before, because they make the night quiet and asleep by now.
Yeah.
If they all went to the welcome back party, maybe you're lucky now and they're quiet.
Yeah.
Wow. And the Glory was going out of New Orleans. So are they driving all the way from New Orleans to Cleveland? I'm curious to know if I've got that right.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's where the Glory was in New Orleans. So that's a long drive if that's the case.
Wow.
Or maybe it's going into somewhere else now. But yeah, it was out of there for a while. And what's going on? You're hitting my hand.
Oh, I was just going to click on the next one.
Good evening from Richard and Suzanne. Better late than never. Yeah, we're still getting through the intro, so we're almost to the announcement time. Chad and Matthew Cruz, will the Sky be your first time on a Princess Royal class ship? If you mean a ship that sings the Love Boat theme with the horn, then the answer is yes.
Mr. Kunick might be a little bit excited about that.
We
I'm sure that'll make the vlog, everybody.
Since
the horn.
we returned home from the Carnival cruises, every night we've watched a Love Boat episode getting ready for this cruise.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We have a few more to go this week, and we'll be actually watching them on the ship.
Right.
Yes, back to staying in our room watching Love Boat
No,
episodes.
We won't be.
Oh, I lost track of where I was. Well, let me go
There
back
you go,
up.
right there.
One of your kids is getting married on an upcoming cruise. Snow in Dartmouth.
There is snow in Dartmouth. Okay.
Snow in Dartmouth. You're lucky though.
I asked her.
In the Maritimes, the snow always melts. So.
Yeah, that's why I was asked.
So we'll put that
I
on
know
the
they
list.
get snow, but often it melts, whereas when we get it, it stays and never goes away.
Kids getting married on an upcoming cruise. So add that to the list as well. And hi from Ottawa, Athena. And my guess is one of the children getting married, destination wedding, anniversary 25th, entire family going. So this is the comment I saw earlier, so it's coming back now.
Okay. All right.
Maybe they're reposting it. But yeah, that was a first guest we saw when we logged on today.
Yeah.
And Twitch is here, booked Holland America, 18 days to Hawaii over Christmas and New Year's. Wow. We've
that'd be a
looked
fun time to do that, wouldn't it?
We've looked for years and years for a Hawaii cruise at Christmas. We've never had any luck, so it's amazing that Holland America does that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe just didn't fit into our 14 days.
Yeah, because it's an 18-day. We wouldn't have ever had 18 days to do it.
Yeah, we're looking at a fall cruise, and we haven't ruled out Hawaii as an option for one of our fall cruises. So we're looking at something like bigger like that.
Right.
Yeah. And Nancy is here. Can't wait to try Caribbean Princess. Should I use onboard credit on an excursion in St. Thomas, specialty or dining?
Oh, there's the question, isn't it?
Yeah.
St. Thomas is a pretty easy place, in my opinion, to get off and do your own thing. You don't really need to do a booked excursion. You could rent a taxi to take you to whatever beach and have a great day, or you can do a tour through taxi companies. You can walk to the sky lift and see all of St. Thomas. There's so many things that you can sort of do that you don't really have to book an excursion through the cruise company unless you want to. Specialty dining. I thoroughly enjoyed our night at the Italian restaurant on the Caribbean Princess, one of the best Italian meals I've ever had. So I would recommend that specialty restaurant. We didn't try the Crown Grill, but I know everybody loves that steakhouse also.
Here's my feedback on this.
Okay, what do you say?
My feedback is, since COVID, I've noticed that excursions and somewhat specialty dining are really booking up fast before the ship sails. And that was never the case. We always were able to get on a ship and book an excursion and not feel like we keep missing things. We've had that experience since COVID, that excursions are booked out well ahead of time, and especially dining books out early. So I guess if you wait till you get on the ship, you run the risk of not getting the excursion the exact one
Right.
you want, and
But-
you run the risk of not getting the exact night you want or time for your.
But here's what I'm going to say to that too, like, because we're in that situation with our upcoming trip was we have some onboard credits that they won't let us pre-book to get the credit. So to book an excursion, we have to wait until we get on board to book the excursion in order to use that credit. So it's a little bit of a game that some cruise lines are playing. So I guess it depends on what type of credit you have. Yeah.
So yeah,
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we were help. We didn't give you a definitive answer, but you have options for sure.
I always, to me, an excursion is more of an experience that lasts a longer period of time than a meal that's done with and gone in an hour or two.
True. We tend to generally, we've always done wanting to do
Yep.
the different excursions
That's-
and experience the ports, and have always had great meals in the main dining room. So we haven't felt the need to have to do. We've cruised probably 30 times without doing a specialty dinner.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, other than Norwegian, that it always came with the package. You're going to see in the panorama for the first time ever we paid for specialty dining.
Yeah.
First time
First time
ever
ever.
in 30 small cruises. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that might be a bit of a shocker, but
Yeah.
or we're really cheap.
Yeah. We've been told that. There's been a few people commenting on our vlog saying that.
Carol says hi from Ottawa. You're going on an 11-day cruise on the Rotterdam.
Nice.
Half Moon Bar is the place to go.
Yes.
All day, all night.
No, they only open at 5 o'clock,
That's
I
right.
believe.
Just the night.
So
Yep, 34 days, and then you can jump between the Half Moon Bar and the
Dutch Cafe.
Dutch Cafe for
I
a
knew that's
donut.
what he was going to say.
That's all you need to do. Maybe
Yeah.
catch an EXE and exec talk now and then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you can tell I'm missing the Rotterdam. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, I've been too intimate with the plastic shower on Princess many times.
Right?
We're hoping that's a little better on the Sky Princess next week.
We're hoping.
We're
I don't
hoping.
know.
We'll see. Maybe we're
Yeah.
smaller.
Yeah.
Getting any smaller on a cruise. A little chance of me getting small. Yeah, that's kind of feels like we're at. Like we're living on like salad and water right now, trying to get ready to get into our cruise outfits for next week. Yeah.
Mm.
Chad Matthew Cruise, the Love Boat horn made Chad choke up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can see that. You might too.
I'll be in tears. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And LuTube says hi
8
from Ottawa.
days.
8 days till Brilliance of the Seas cruise, and 100 days until our Ovation of the Seas.
Hawaii.
Wow.
To Vancouver.
Lots
That's a
of
great cruise.
Lots of Royal Caribbean.
Yeah.
Good pizza.
Good. Yeah. Good pizza.
My favorite part about
It's
Royal.
your favorites.
Though we're going to find out. That'll be challenged next week on the Sky Princess at Alfredo's.
Yes.
So I might. Oh,
We haven't tried Alfredo's before because it wasn't on the Caribbean Princess. No.
So
Mhm.
yeah, no, that sounds exciting. 2 cruises booked, and Southwest Florida Bulldog. If memory serves, the showers were a little.
I
bigger.
hope you're right.
Hopefully.
They can't be any smaller, is what I figured. Yeah.
Okay, just found you guys. You'll have your channel going to Cabo in March on Princess, September to Alaska. See how you both like Princess.
Oh,
Yeah,
we do love Princess.
Yeah,
This will
we-
be our third Princess.
third
cruise.
Princess. We've never had a bad experience on Princess.
No.
Kind of makes me wonder why we didn't go back more often to Princess. To tell you the truth.
It's true.
But yeah, no, we had a wonderful time and going to Cabo in March, so that'll be fun. I'm not sure the whales will still be there. We saw whales just about every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, this trip.
Well, we did Cabo in March before, and we saw whales
Yeah.
the whole time. So yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, and then also Princess to Alaska. So yeah, we're excited to see how Alaska is. We were actually starting to look at the ports and what options there are for things to do. Starting to do our research, even though it's still 6 months out. But yeah,
Mhm.
it's exciting. Yeah, Princess will be. We're excited to get back on Princess next week. And we booked a fall cruise in Holland America for Canada, New England.
fun.
Yeah, interesting. Up to Canada. Yeah, and Athena, I believe you're from Ottawa, so that's kind of interesting. Because I always wonder, is that full of Americans,
American
Europeans,
people.
Canadians? I wonder. So that's interesting. So we've never done that. We've always thought it'd be kind of interesting to go to Canada, but we're going out of Canada for the first time ever to Alaska.
Yeah, we're leaving out of
Vancouver,
Vancouver. It'll
so-
be our first time we ever depart on a ship from Canada.
Yeah, so that'd be strange. We've departed a whole bunch of other countries, but never Canada.
Bet you everything's still in American dollars, though, right?
Yep.
It would be really a good bonus for us if they had everything priced in Canadian
Bring my
dollars.
toonies on board.
Bring your toonies and loonies.
Hello from Massachusetts. Lisa Trowels is here.
Mm,
And Jim, I agree about Joe St. Thomas.
it's
Easy to ground with an
easy.
excursion.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Southwest Florida Bulldog is in always like to pre-book excursions and dining. Don't like wasting time on board in line. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the only nice thing now is that a lot of stuff's, you can do in your room or on your app. So it's getting better.
We've booked them on our TV in our room quite a bit. It's generally what we do while I'm unpacking. Mr. Canuck will book excursions, stuff like that.
Peter says Dutch Cafe. I could live in the Dutch Cafe. Yeah. They had Crown Royal at the bar there, and they had the hugest pastries. Yeah, I could have lived there too. Yep. Yeah, I wasn't allowed to. Someone kept dragging me away. Ron just showed up. He just got here. Ron, and thanks for your kind comments on YouTube today. Oh. And Reggie and her man. Yes. When we were on the Ruby Princess years ago, the crew.
Oh wow!
Instructions. Love both things. Oh, that's interesting. Wow. That'd be really neat to catch on film for sure. Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're looking forward to some Love Boat theme stuff. I hope there is more than just the horn. Yeah, we're gonna find out, especially with the new real Love Boat out there.
I think they have the real Love Boat clothing that you can buy in their gift shops, but it's not the Love Boat show that you're fanatical about.
Hi from Augustine, St. Augustine, going on a repositioning cruise from Rome to Holland, America, in April. Have you ever done one of those? We like your content. Thanks,
We
Robin.
haven't done one yet. We're hoping to do one of those soon.
Yeah, and I keep thinking that if I would do a transatlantic, I want to do it coming back. I find the flight there not too bad and fairly short. You're going with the wind. Coming back, it's longer. So I thought coming back cruising, but
makes sense.
But yeah, coming back
from Rome, coming back.
Coming back though usually means you're coming back in the fall when the weather's a little stormier. I think it'd be smoother going the other way in spring.
Wow, he's really thought a lot about this.
I've thought a lot about it from a weather standpoint, of course. And my last time, Southwest Florida Bulldog is saying, last time the Caribbean Princess, we were to New York, New England, and Canada. Absolutely loved it. Wonderful itinerary. And Colleen and Bob are, if you plan the White Pass Railway, there's a story behind this one. Recommend taking the afternoon, not the morning. Often foggy in the morning. Good to know, but I don't know. I
did a hard pass on that.
I was pushing for the railway. I really was, but I'm not sure I'm going to win this one. No, it's either going to be that or the gondola.
He listed all the excursions for me, and I said the one that I want to do the least is the railway. And it's not that I don't like trains or anything. It's if you know where we live, there's a pretty famous train not far away from it, and we've done it a few times, and we've had a lot of friends that want us to do it with them more times. And it's exciting for a few minutes, but then you're on the train for many hours, and I generally end up having a nap. So I didn't really want to do that. I wanted to get on the water, so we're going to do a water-based.
Yeah, I think we're going to go looking for whales.
Yeah,
I think
we are
in a kind of a unique way. We're going to, I think, if that comes together, it's the plan right now. We're going to book specialty dining, or Peter's asking, are we going to book specialty dining on a specific night for the group cruise? We need to pre-book, don't we?
Oh,
so I don't know. I guess the thing is, it depends on how many people we get.
We can't answer that until we have a final booking and we know how many people we have, because obviously we probably can't take over a whole restaurant. So it'll be different if we have 15 people traveling with us or if we have 50, right?
Yeah. So
it's hard to sort of make those plans at this stage in the game.
Yeah. If we do see the numbers climbing to a point where we have a substantial number of people, then that might be something I do inquire with Princess directly with their group services and say, listen, we've got this many people coming. Can we reserve a dining room for a night? We've got enough people, or I'm not sure, but yeah. So we're not quite to be able to answer that decision, but that's one of the things we're going to be that question. But we're going to be thinking about all those things as we get farther down the road of seeing how many are coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we have 14 now, if we end up with 16, then we might be able to just do it on the fly. If there's a lot more than that, then it might take some more maneuvering. And Southwest Florida Bulldog saying also coming back transatlantic. I think the time change would maybe be easier to deal with. So, Athena saying White Pass Railway in Alaska is awesome. Different than a Canadian cross country railway. Yeah,
probably.
Yeah. And Kathy Gord is here. We do the White Pass excursion. Jill, totally agree with you. After an hour of seeing the same rocky hillsides. Yeah. And I guess that's
sort of what I felt.
Thinking about Athena's comment about how it's different there, like the railway that we have here is very similar to the White Pass. It goes up high elevations. It goes through over huge bridges and ravines and very elevated terrain. So it's very similar, I think, to the White Pass from what I've seen from pictures and other vloggers.
So. We watched vlogs of it. It feels just like what we have in Sault Ste. Marie. Yeah.
So before we get to the announcement, we're almost there. Just a couple of housekeeping things. So vlogs this week that are coming out. We are ending the Miracle series. If you've been watching, you just saw on yesterday, we were back in Long Beach.
Mm-hmm.
So Wednesday is our first day on the panorama. That vlog comes at Wednesday, and
Christmas
that's
Eve.
Christmas Eve. And yeah, that was a fun day and night for sure on the ship.
It was.
After going through and editing the vlogs and living, it almost felt like more was happening Christmas Eve than Christmas Day. Christmas Day was more of a relaxing day. Christmas Eve.
Well, and I think we sort of planned it that way.
Yeah.
We did more of the nightlife Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day we took advantage of having a spa package.
Yeah. So the first vlog for the panorama was Wednesday for Christmas Eve. Christmas Day you'll see on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And then actually after that, you're going to see a sea day the following Wednesday when we're on the Sky Princess. And then after that, you're going to see our Puerto Vallarta one coming out too.
Mm.
So you're going to see a bunch of them coming out, even though we're going to be on the Sky Princess. We've kind of got it planned out. So they're going to roll out on YouTube while we're gone. So when we get back, we can start talking about the Sky Princess, and the carnival stuff will be done.
Mm.
So, and just comments about the carnival stuff. Yeah. And you'll see, I think, a lot of interesting things in the panorama. It's a different class of ship for us. First time ever on that class for us, in fact, and that large of a carnival ship. Yeah. We thought it was beautiful.
Yes.
We had a wonderful experience in so many different pieces, but much like the other classes of the ship, the dining room, you'll see, was not what we wanted. It was a different experience, but I won't let it all out of the bag. You'll watch and you'll see. I think just seeing it firsthand in the vlogs, you'll understand what we were a little bit disappointed in. But yeah, but a beautiful ship, probably the most beautiful carnival ship we've been on. You're usually in charge of beauty stuff, so I was waiting for your acknowledgement or denial.
I don't know. I feel like when we went on the Legend after it had just come out of dry dock, it was all very brand new and beautiful at that time. It was probably the one that hit me the most wow of a carnival ship when I got on it.
Yeah. So, and a little bit about group cruise update, just let you know that for folks that are not on our private Facebook group or not on Facebook at all,
right,
that we are setting things up on our website as well. So cruisingcanucks.ca.
So you don't have to have Facebook.
So
We've had a few people saying they're not on Facebook, so we wanted you to be able to get all the information.
Yeah, so we've started adding things there, a little bit of information on booking with the whole concept that you can either book with myself if you need that, or if you have a travel agent and want to book yourself, you have that option as well. And it's starting to lay some of the groundwork there for what we're setting up for the group cruise.
Right.
And right now it's pretty well date and the beginning booking information, and that's about all that's there. But there is that. So if you check out our website there, you'll see a link at the top that says these group cruise. Click on that and you'll go to the right page. So that's the group cruise stuff. Perfect. Other than that, though, yeah, we've got 14 people already booked. Mm-hmm. And yeah, we're pretty excited about it. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some of you saw the Facebook post that he made this
Yes.
week about all the events. Trust me, they're not going to make the final cut.
What do you mean? The meatloaf extravaganza, does that not sound like the best night in a dining room?
You may have meatloaf, but I did not pay money to go on a cruise to eat meatloaf. So
I am having meatloaf on the Sky Princess, even if I have to have the chef make it for me, because they've done that in Carnival for me.
They have.
And the last thing before the big announcement, we're dragging this out, but we're almost there.
Really are.
But yeah, Sky Princess this week. We head out. We were flying out of the U.S. out of Michigan this time, and we are going to be getting on board on Saturday.
We are
in Fort Lauderdale. And then we go and we have a sea day, and then we have our itinerary is Cozumel. Cozumel looks like we're going to be hopefully snorkeling. We're seeing what's going on there. I'm just finishing the final pieces tomorrow of the health stuff I've been dealing with and all the tests and stuff that's going on. But I don't think, and you'll find out in the announcement in a second, there's a reason why we're probably not going to have time on this cruise coming up to do the floating in the air part. Parasailing. But looking at it for Holland America in March is what we're hoping. So we have an option there that we might be able to do the parasailing. And anything else about Sky Princess before we get to the announcement about it? And we're pretty well doing what we call the milk run, but the Western Caribbean, Belize, Roatan, all those stops. We like all those.
Costa Maya.
Costa Maya as well. Yeah. And we're doing a different thing in Costa Maya. So yeah, we've got kind of a busy week for a lot of reasons coming up. But yeah, we're very excited to be on the Sky Princess, though. Yes, especially after Caribbean Princess was so impressive, and I think this is going to be another level again. So, what's your glasses? To cheers, the big announcement. So, we've drawn it out long enough.
You have.
We have. So,
the big announcement.
It is related to. What's it related to? People in love. That we are related to. Not being us.
It's not us.
Well, we're not in love?
Well, we are in love, but it is not us renewing our vows. We are going to be hosting 50 plus friends and family to our youngest daughter's wedding on the Sky Princess.
Cheers to that. So we are dragging all our friends and family on a cruise ship on the Sky Princess, and we're going to have a whole week with them celebrating the wedding.
Yeah.
So yes, it is going to be exciting, and we should drink if we cheers.
Okay. Cheers.
Mm.
So yes, over a year ago, our youngest daughter came to us and said that her fiance had made a decision and that they would like to get married on a cruise ship. So there started a whole thing because we were afraid that nobody would want to come after the cruising took such a big hit through COVID and all of that. So we warned her that, you probably get half a dozen to a dozen people, but no, to our surprise, we have over 50 people booked
coming. Yes.
that will be celebrating her special day with her and her fiance.
Yes. So
we're quite excited.
Yeah, excited and exhausted. As you can imagine, this will be our 10th cruise in 13 months. We've been doing all that in the vlogging and editing, and in the middle of that, I've been the booking agent for this wedding. So
planning the group cruise,
the
wedding.
I've done all the group stuff. So when I talk about the experience on Princess with groups and how it works, that's kind of why I made the recommendation I did with our group. And I think that it'll be better.
We're doing it a little bit different.
A little bit different than the wedding, that we are doing a formal group, and it's been exhausting. We're almost there though, because everything's booked and done, and all we need to do is get a couple people to say I do.
Yes.
So
the most important thing.
So it's going to be interesting for us vlogging it, of course. And the reason we're just telling you now is we wanted to keep it private. We really didn't want a whole bunch of people showing up and joining us just because they want to go on the cruise with us.
Right.
Because we're going to be busy with friends and family.
Family event for us.
And we also,
But we will be vlogging it. We're not going to be vlogging the wedding per se, but we'll be vlogging our experience, and of course we're going to be candid and honest with you guys about all of the ups and downs of everything that takes place in that.
You'll see pieces of the wedding. You're going to see maybe the bride from behind going on in and getting married, or you're going to see maybe a first dance in the atrium, that type of stuff. Hopefully, depends how it plays out. We're going to see how a lot of it when you have a wedding on a cruise. There's a lot of moving parts, but we're excited that it's going to be on a cruise ship.
We're also very conscious when we film. We try not to get people in our shots that aren't wanting to be in that. And so we've got a lot of friends that we want to respect their privacy. And so you're going to see a lot of our faces, but not so much the group of people that are with us, just to be respectful to them. Yes.
So it's going to be very busy for us because we are videotaping it for the family to create a kind of a family video. Plus we're vlogging it for all of you to see what our experience is. So, and plus we are walking down aisles and mother of the bride. Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun time. And, but again, this is just another, way that we feel a little bit more knowledgeable in the cruising experience. We can help other people. If you have a daughter or a family member, or you yourself want to plan a wedding, we sort of feel like we have the knowledge now that we can intelligently answer questions and give guidance on how best to go about starting that process and doing that.
Yes,
we'll see how it all plays out.
Living and breathing it for a year now. So
it's been really exciting. It really is. It's been lots of fun.
Yeah, it's funny because leading up to a cruise, Mrs. Canuck is always asking me, or I'm asking her, are you starting to get excited for the cruise yet? When you go on so many cruises, you might think that, just another cruise. And it always kicks in at some point. It's always hard to predict when you get those jitters, like I can't wait. And kind of this weekend was that for me. I'm like, okay, we're here. Finally, and I'm excited about going on the cruise.
Packing the suitcases for sure started it for us. Yeah, for sure.
I had to do the trying on of clothes yesterday. So that's out of the way. So
that's all done. Yeah.
All done. So
the suitcases are packed with the exception of last minute cosmetics. We are good to go.
Good to go. The vlogging gears.
I've been putting the pressure on Mr. Canuck to make sure that all 50 plus people that are going to be joining us do not have any weather interruptions on their flights. So fingers crossed that we all make it there. We have people coming from all over the country.
Yes. And the funny thing is we have, maybe not half, but close to half. We have a lot of new cruisers, never cruised before, and they're going to be on a ship for the first time. So we're kind of be playing that role of, cruise tutors for a lot of people and helping them understand what all of you know about cruising and have learned through the years. We're going to be trying to help a lot of people. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be busy.
It is.
Yes, but we are looking forward to it. And on top of that, because of the event and the people that we're booking with and the arrangement of cabins and stuff, because friends and family, everybody wants to be near other people and so forth, we are booked on a deluxe balcony. So probably one of the nicer rooms we've ever booked as well.
That's true.
Yes.
We normally, like most of you know, have gone for interior room or an ocean view just because it allows us to save costs and able to get on more ships. And that's the goal for us, is to travel as often as we can.
Yep.
But we're going to be doing deluxe balcony, and our balconies are going to be attached to some of our family members. So we're hoping to be able to open up those sort of breakaway or sides a little bit to sort of have a nice visit with family.
Yes, and for those that are planning on coming on the group cruise or thinking of coming on the group cruise, we're going to gain some inside knowledge because this is a sister ship of the Enchanted Princess.
That's true.
So we're going to learn a lot about what to expect on the Enchanted Princess from being on the Sky Princess. And in our cabin, we're going to learn something about deluxe balconies as well. So I think a lot of that's going to transfer to the group cruise as well. We'll better understanding a little bit about the spaces and how it all works. So I see that there is like, I don't know, 24 comments in here. So
Oh, wow.
do you want to answer any comments or questions?
Sure. You can see
So
if anybody has.
that is the news, and yeah.
But I like some of the other guesses that people had. Hopefully, some of the other guesses
Well, it's
are
funny.
come through.
I'm
true
thinking
eventually.
I'm thinking this. A lot of those guesses may come true before the end of this year.
Oh wow.
That's my thinking. Is like a lot of those guesses are in the ballpark, and we'll see what happens. You know, we've got children getting married. We've got people, you know, looking at their jobs, trying to decide if they want to not do them anymore. Especially me. I love my job, but I love my time away from the job, playing with the camera and going to the dump with it. Yes, even more. Let's get those comments before I get smacked.
Yes. Let's do that.
Do you remember where we were? I'm just looking here.
Keep going down.
We're getting closer. Railway comments. Can't wait to see the panorama. This is where I think we left on.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, the comment above also with the White Pass Railway. So this was actually the next one in line. Was great, but got stuck in the mountain halfway back. Train ahead of us had engine issues. That's hilarious because when we did our local train that goes up into the kind of mountains here, we had the exact same thing happen. We were stuck up there for hours because the track was blocked with another train behind it that wouldn't move. Yeah. So that can make for a long day when you're sitting there. Yeah.
Yeah. When we did it with small children, it was supposed to be a 6 or 7 hour thing. It ended up being a 12-hour day.
Yep. And can't wait to see the Panorama blog. Looking to book that ship soon. Yeah. Beautiful ship. Yep. And
beautiful ship.
Yeah. And what I really liked about it, probably most of all, now I've looked back a little bit and seen some of the footage we filmed, was the not the Sanctuary, that's Princess. What's it called? The Serenity Deck.
Serenity Deck.
But it was huge and had a nice bar, had a salad bar, had hot tubs. It was probably one of the
lots
best.
of nice adult space for sure.
Best Serenity I think I've seen on a Carnival ship.
I would agree with that.
And it was forward on the ship. It wasn't in the aft, so it was really...
We never had a hard time finding chairs. There were some people that came at like maybe 1 o'clock that had a hard time, but you could come mid-morning, later morning, and still get a chair, and that's rare.
Yeah. Hi from Western North Carolina, Eric and Lindsay.
Booked on our second cruise, July 16th from BC Anchorage. Watched your Paris video European cruise. Jill has a new bathing suit every day. LOL. Yeah, well,
new dress, new bathing suit every day. Yep.
I don't pack light. I'll never win an award for packing light.
So that's interesting. I think July 16th. You're leaving the day after us then, because you're on the New Amsterdam. We're leaving on the Koningsdam the day before you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Maybe we'll be in the same port sometime.
Yeah, maybe we will have to look that up to see what ships are where. We might be in the same port. Yeah.
Right.
And do you have any video of the St. Thomas excursions you've done? Our last time to St. Thomas was in July on the Caribbean Princess.
Yeah, so that was when we took the taxi and went to Magen's Bay.
Yes.
And did snorkeling there. And that was a very inexpensive. We paid for the taxi. I think you had to pay $5 to get into the beach.
Yep.
And great snorkeling right there. Lovely day, very inexpensive day.
I don't think we've ever paid for a booked excursion in St. Thomas. I think we've always done our own. We've gone off and we've done tours of the island with just renting a taxi in the local port. Yeah, we've gone up the cable car to Paradise Point, I think it is.
Yeah, and then done beaches other times.
So we've never done organized excursions, but only one of those things that we just mentioned is on the Caribbean Princess that we vlogged. Yeah.
You have a fellow meatloaf fan. Yeah, click on that one. He's going to order the meatloaf too, Jim is.
Oh, right on.
Maybe on the Sky Princess. Make sure you say hi, Jim.
So, make sure you say hi.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah. We'll likely be busy the very first day when the wedding is. So the first sea day is
First sea day is the wedding.
Yes. So on the Sunday.
After that, we'll all be relaxed.
After that, we'll be chill. And,
you almost knocked your drink over.
We'll be looking to relax and party after that. Athena says, regarding the group cruise, which stateroom are you booking?
We haven't decided yet.
I think I have a strategy.
Okay.
And it's only because Princess has started doing a bidding for upgrades. And this only works if there's cabins available. Otherwise, it doesn't work at all. But I really thought about going interior, but have no plan on being in an interior cabin.
You're hoping to bid for an upgrade.
Yeah, because what I've seen, the upgrade rates are less than booking it initially. If you can get that game to work for you.
Yeah.
But not sure who will. So
And it did work for us before. So when we had that forward-facing room on New Stundum, we had originally just booked an interior room. And around 2 or 3 weeks, maybe it was a month before, we got an email that we could bid for an upgrade, and we did, and it was a very inexpensive one.
Now that was an offer of an upgrade, a little bit different from the bidding process.
Okay.
But yeah, we did upgrade in that situation.
Okay.
Yeah. And Athena says, awesome. When is the wedding? So yeah, the wedding is the first sea day. So we get on a Sunday, and the next day is the wedding.
No, we get on Saturday, and
Saturday
the wedding's on a Sunday.
That's right. Yes. And it's at a sea day, and the captain will be marrying the couple. So that'll be interesting. Yes.
Yeah.
And Dee says, congratulations.
Wonderful way to celebrate.
Yes,
It is.
Yes.
Yes.
And congratulations from Chad and Matthew.
To them. Yeah, we will let them know all your great wishes. Thank you.
Yes, for sure. And they might even be watching this at some point.
Yeah.
No.
It sounds fun. Yeah, we're hoping it's going to be really fun.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to
Well,
it.
it's interesting because it's a different wedding experience for sure. Because it's not, you don't go all to a hall for 6 hours and have a dance and a meal and everything in the same venue.
Yeah.
You're on the same ship and it's all over the place and things are going to be happening, and then it's going to last 7 days. So it's like a wedding that lasts a week long.
Right. And it's kind of nice. Like we know so many people that are coming, and so we have different nights with different groups of people throughout the book for dining.
Yeah.
So, the wedding night, obviously all 50 something of us will be having dinner at a section of the restaurant they've booked off for us. But then the rest of the night, they'll be, we'll be with a group of 6 people or 8 people one night, and another group of 10 people another night. So we'll get to socialize with people throughout the whole cruise that we don't normally get to see often.
Yep. It's kind of giving us a taste, I think, of maybe what our group cruise could be like. Would be if there's people and we're sharing time with different people.
Right. Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Well, we haven't got that far. But yeah. Congratulations from Colleen and Bob.
Yeah.
And Greg Tippett is saying that sounds like fun. And Greg's another one that's booked on our group cruise already.
Yeah.
And Jelly Beans, congratulations. Thank you very much. And we're looking forward to doing some wedding-based content to show everybody how a wedding works on a cruise. We've already started filming some of the background because we've been doing it for a year. We've just been waiting to put the final piece in before we can show everybody what this looks like and how it works. Yes. So it's very exciting. Thanks, Nancy, for congratulations.
Thank you.
And Dawn, congratulations. And Reggie.
You guessed it, Reggie.
Yeah, you guessed it for sure.
Yeah. Quite a few did guess
Yes.
that it was our daughter or our child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Brenda says, congrats, James and Kina Cat, and congrats to your daughter, husband, all of you. Joy, can't wait to hear videos, pictures. Yes, there'll be lots of videos and pictures. And and Kimmy Cat kind of figured out a little bit, because one of the things we put behind us in the thumbnail for this live was a wedding gift.
Yeah. Well, it was actually a bridal shower. We had a last-minute bridal shower this afternoon. That's why Mr. Kunuk was home alone, was that I just came back from a friend's house where there was a bridal shower for my daughter this afternoon.
It's keeping us busy right up even till the cruise week. Yeah. Congrats from Richard and congrats from Jim. And Jim, we look forward to meeting you on board for sure. So we won't know what you look like probably, but you'll know us. So come find us. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And Pierre asked.
Yeah. The captain will be. So that's one thing that the Princess tries their hardest to is. It depends on the cruise ship that you book with. Some says an officer, but Princess says it will be the captain.
Yep. And in Princess, in this specific ship, the venue for the chapel is too small to hold all the people we have coming. So originally we thought maybe the chapel, but we're going to have it in one of the lounges. So yes, it's going to be in the Take 5 lounge.
That's right.
And a very nice congratulations from Jim to daughter and family. Yes. Very excited. I'm not sure if they're getting cold feet or not. You saw her today. Is she doing okay?
Yeah, she's looking great. She just had a day at the salon yesterday. She's all ready to go. Yeah. She's quite excited.
Peter's disappointed he won't see me in drag.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I do not fit into Jill's dresses. Nor will I buy one that fits me. So I don't know. Maybe if we do a group cruise out of New Orleans, we'll see. Reggie the man, Joe, what color is your dress? Everybody's gonna want to know what the dress.
Oh.
You can probably tell them the color. I won't give away all your dress and accessories though.
Oh, I don't know that. Oh, okay. It's a steel blue. Is the color of my dress. Yeah, sort of like a grayish blue shade.
Mhm. What color is my suit?
Navy.
Navy. Chew an ice cube.
Yeah, we can.
You can hear me. What a wonderful occasion from Janice, and congratulations. Hope to see your pictures, future videos. Yes, there'll be lots of that. Instagram will be the place to find all our stuff next week, real time. And Peter,
When you cruise from Fort Lauderdale, where do you stay the night before?
gosh,
Well, we've never stayed at the same hotel twice, Peter.
yeah, we've never found a good solution for that. We've found nice hotels, but never found the price we want. I guess is the way to put it.
Yeah, or we fit. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So actually, we're staying this week when we go down. We're staying at one that one of our members on Facebook recommended. Residence Inn. Is that what we're staying?
Is it a Residence Inn? Might be. Yeah.
I believe I have the confirmation printed out. But anyways, it was one that somebody on our Facebook recommended, said they've stayed at it multiple times and they like it. So we're going to give that a try, and we'll let you know how that is. But we've stayed at quite a few different hotels.
I think at least 4 different ones. Yeah.
We haven't gone back to any of them yet, as per se, because either, it was the cost and what it was didn't match what we were expecting, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, we haven't been loyal to one hotel.
And booking way out in advance doesn't seem to work for that as well. Like we looked for the wedding because we had 50 people come in the wedding trying to ask the same question, and we had no good answers for anybody booking for the wedding. Some people booked early. We booked a little bit later, so it's and the prices for everybody was what felt like me too much, but
Fort Lauderdale's crazy expensive. But in saying that, hotels have gone up everywhere, but Fort Lauderdale seems to have really taken off with their prices.
So we do go in the night before usually, especially now with recent problems with COVID with flying. We want to make sure we're getting there, so we have to stay. Yeah, you're laughing at something.
I'm just reading your next.
And Chad and Matthew, I think, at the same question as Peter, so I won't show theirs, but yeah. And
thanks. Well, that'll be next Sunday.
Champagne to celebrate. So that'll be next Sunday. So we'll
celebrate
see.
next Sunday. We'll be having a few glasses of champagne, I'm sure. Then.
Yeah, I'm not sure how the football schedule looks, but maybe if San Fran. Oh, it's a tie game right now.
Oh,
James must be really into it here. But maybe the 49ers will be still there next weekend. Yeah. Hello from Florida. Congratulations from Loretta. Thanks, Loretta. And Jim saying he won't bother us. I know you'll be busy. Went through a child's wedding recently and know how stressful it can be. When you're ready to meet and drink, I'll step up and say, yeah. So
day 3, Jim. We'll be ready. We'll be so happy when the first C day is over. So when's the next? Where are we that morning?
Day 3 through 7. From
for
Cozumel on, we're open.
Yeah, for sure. If you see us, come say hi. Don't be afraid. We might be a little preoccupied the first C day for sure. We've got a bit of a tight schedule between getting everything going. But
and if you have a chance, you can. From above, somewhere just in the atrium, have a drink and be watching around the atrium in the afternoon of that first sea day, and you may see some of the activity from the wedding happening. So
we're hoping.
Yeah, there's going to be some stuff like that happening. Yeah. And Southwest Florida Bulldog says congratulations. That's a great way to do it. We're hoping for sure. And when they renewed their vows,
nice.
I wore my veil and white dress. James wore his full tux. Other passengers were buying bottles of champagne.
Wow, that's wonderful. What a nice memory.
It'll be interesting, and that's one of the things that I've kind of envisioned. That's kind of my how I picture this wedding cruise happening is like we've been on cruises before where the bride has walked through an area, and everybody turns or applauds or buying people a drink. Like I think that it'll be like having Sky Princess holds 4,000 people. It might be like having a wedding with 4,000 people in moments.
I'm sure. I mean, we've been there where we've applauded as the bride and groom have gone down.
Yep. We are having the dinner in the main dining room. We have 50 people booked in the middle of the dining room, and so it'll be interesting when people start tapping the glasses as they do for a kiss. You may have the whole dining room tapping their glasses for it. So
the kids are both hoping that doesn't happen.
So it's going to be interesting. It's we have 50 people, but it could grow quickly with the whole ship kind of enjoying the occasion. Yeah. So my brother and wife renewed their vows. 40th on the Carnival Breeze. Captain performed ceremony. It was so exciting.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. We're hoping. They always say that if the captain gets busy, something's going on. He might not be available. So,
right.
But we're hoping we're good. And James the captain did our renewals as well. Captain Diego.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah, we've been watching vlogs of people that have been on the Sky Princess in the last few months,
Right.
wondering if the same captain or some of the
Yeah.
same staff or musicians will be there. So we'll see how many are still there from the vlogs we've been seeing. And disappointed we'll not see in Fort Lauderdale. They're on the 26th, embarking on the 27th.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well,
they're staying at the
just
Riverside.
missing you.
Yeah, just missing you. Yeah, the Riverside Hotel.
We've stayed on that same boulevard, but we haven't stayed at the Riverside. I'm just in the loss. Yeah.
No. Yeah, they said hotels in Fort Lauderdale, they are a challenge.
They
for
are.
sure.
Yeah.
We have no, everybody has asked us. We've had that question probably at least 50 times, if not more.
Yeah.
And we wish we had a good answer. We've even reached out to hotels on several occasions for this wedding cruise, for example. And
tried to get a group booking at a hotel for everybody to see if we could get a reasonable price, but it was not reasonable.
Went through the travel agent way to see if I can get anything through booking as a travel agent to get deals for people. Can't find any deals that way. It is a challenge for sure. Yep. So is Princess doing the wedding cake? Richard wants to know.
Or just packing it in a suitcase. Yeah. So that's one thing you get to pick when you're doing a wedding cruise, obviously. So they have packages, and so the bride and groom were able to pick what package they want, and that comes with a wedding cake, and they can upgrade that size or do whatever they want. So they had fun making a whole bunch of choices, working with a land-based wedding coordinator, and then once they get on board, they're going to have a cruise ship wedding coordinator meet with them as soon as they get on board and just sort of iron out the last minute details. But I think we're pretty confident that it's all in hand right now, and everything's under control. Yep.
I think the first day we'll do a meet and greet so everybody can say hi, and the bride and groom at that time hopefully have worked some things out with the coordinator, and we'll go from there. So that's one of the challenges on a traditional land-based wedding. You've got all this stuff as you worked out well ahead of time. You know all the details. You know who's going to do first dances and second dances and speeches, and we're going to have to kind of roll with that. We got a lot more moving parts to figure out how all those pieces come together.
Yeah, it's a little more non-traditional event for sure.
Yeah, we're going to have all the traditional pieces. They're just going to be different locations and times and places. Yes. So we're going to have a good time figuring it all out. But we're looking forward. And some of these people, friends and family, we haven't seen in years. So it's going to be fun to be seeing them as well. And cruising with them. Some people have been looking for excuses to cruise with us for a long time, so they're jumping in as well. So it's going to be great. It's going to be fun. So hopefully nobody loses their luggage.
Yeah, we just pray that the weather gods let us all fly there without any problems. That's my biggest fear. Once everybody gets on the ship, I'll be very stress-free.
Athena's asking, how does the drink package work with the wedding? Does the individual drink package kick in?
It does, and yet we have a private reception that already comes with drinks. So if there are a few people that decided not to go with the drink package, so their drinks will be covered there. But yes, at the reception, the drink, we have that covered, whether they have a drink package or not.
Yeah, any of the events where typically drinks would be included for people that don't have them, which has turned out that I think almost everybody has them in our party. So so it was kind of a non-factor for any of those. So, but if you had people that didn't have the drink package, they probably would be able to drink there.
Yeah, and we do have a few that don't have it.
We have a couple, And Brendan wants to know, is the bachelorette and bachelor party on board?
So yes and no. There were some celebrations land-based here, but the bride and groom do plan on having a bit of a party night with the other what's the words I'm looking for? The bridesmaids and the ushers,
wedding
and
party.
all of that. The wedding party will be having a little bit of a celebration with all of the younger people the night before. Hopefully it's not too crazy. And that they all make it to the wedding the next morning.
Supposedly we're not young enough.
Yeah, we were not invited.
No,
we weren't.
They haven't even seen our vlogs. We can last. So all we can picture is the first sea day looking for the groom, and he's passed out somewhere in a lifeboat. That's we'll see. Yeah, but so that's their plan, is to have a little bit of those celebrations on board the very first night. So,
yeah, for sure.
And somebody named Tavis and Larry.
Yeah, you don't know them. Oh, that's lovely. Looking forward to seeing you guys. I can't wait.
Yep.
So that is my uncle that just sent a message there, guys. So we have family, like I said, from all across the country. We've got my aunt and uncle joining us from Newfoundland.
Yes.
We can't wait to see you.
Hopefully weather doesn't get in your way.
Yeah.
If not, it's a long drive from there. and Jerry, have a couple of Crown Royal, and you'll be fine.
Yeah,
Yep. The secret with a wedding is to have a couple, but not too many.
that's right. Exactly.
Same advice has gone out to the groom. And
Yeah.
Peter saying, have a fantastic time. Hope it goes well. The actual wedding event, and even if Jerry will not be seen in drag. Yes. Fingers crossed. At least for 7 days, no matter what happens, we'll get it figured out over 7 days. Yep.
Hope they have well, that is a concern, Alfina, with so many Canadian men coming with us.
Yeah, a lot of our family does drink Crown Royal. So when we went on the Caribbean Princess and had a tough time, we're like, oh, this won't go well for the wedding if they don't
There'll
have
be
it.
a lot of angry men. So we're happy to hear from everybody. That's why we've been sort of concerned about whether Crown Royal has returned to the ships, because yes, it would be an issue for a lot of you.
We've heard it has
Not
returned.
just him.
Yeah, so fingers crossed that the weather goes well and there's Crown Royal.
Yeah.
Oh, so it looks like we're top of the hour. We caught up with all the questions, so we'll leave it there.
Yes.
And we're going to shut this down, and I'm going to pack this camera that you're seeing us on into a suitcase and get ready to go on a cruise next week.
Yeah.
So very exciting.
So excited.
We got to go work for a few more days, but then we're leaving after that. So
yes, we're having a 4-day work week this week, and then heading down. So thank you all for watching. As always, thanks for all your support. We'll make sure we share all your best wishes along with our daughter and her fiance.
Yep.
And we look forward to chatting with you again soon.
Yeah, and definitely watch for us on Instagram more so than anywhere else to see the live updates, and we'll be showing a few things from there as we're on the ship.
Right.
So, okay, and our next live, we're hoping to be back in 2 weeks.
Yes.
Because we do get back hopefully on the Saturday night, so we'll be here Sunday to give you an update.
So
24 hours off the ship, we're going to be able to give you an update. So.
That's right.
So we'll see you in 2 weeks, and thanks everybody for joining, and we'll talk to you then. Stay safe.
Bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.